What is our next topic that we were talking about?
Well, we have the Slunt of the Week was Anderson.
Oh, we wanted to talk about Trash Box Bird, Miley Cyrus.
Oh, Lord. What has Miley done this time?
Miley's up to no good as usual. She's 17.
Up to no good? I disagree.
We call Miley Trash Box Bird.
Okay.
Trash Box because she's a trash box, which is basically a...
Skank.
Okay.
Skanky slut.
Okay.
So she's been a trash box ever since Scenesters has been in existence. And Bird because her last music video she was a bird.
Okay.
And she can't be tamed.
And she had feathers. She can't be tamed, this Miley Cyrus. But in a recent concert over abroad in Europe last week, as all of the Scenesters saw, we posted pictures of Miley with the biggest camel toe we have ever seen.
Mario.
Goodness, and we've seen a lot.
Mario, you've left one very important thing out.
What was that?
It was a wet camel toe.
I'm gonna slap her for that. I know that.
Sorry.
We're just slapping everybody tonight. We're slapping everybody. Miley is getting slapped now. I'm assuming that
it was a wet camel toe.
It was a wet camel toe.
A 17-year-old with a wet camel toe in front of millions.
And I'm assuming that for those of our listeners out there who have not seen this photo, you have it on your website.
It is on our website.
And what's your website address?
Our website address is scenesters.com. That is SCENESTIRZ.com.
And you're on Twitter as well.
We are on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Twitter.com/Scenesters.
Okay.
And we're also on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
And
hit us up on Facebook. Facebook.com/Scenesters.
That's right. When you are following the Unfiltered Show on Facebook, just click on over, follow the Scenesters, do the same thing when you're logging into Twitter. And when you're checking out our website, make sure you check out the Scenesters website. Well, it's already seems like a crazy Friday. I know you all have to get out of here. You all have a great weekend.
You too.
And again, everybody out there, the website is scenesters.com. They'll be back next Friday.
We'll be back.
For the best. The Slunts will be back. We'll find out who's getting slunty next week as well.
That's right.
Amazing.
Well, I love that segment. I love the dynamic duo, the Scenesters. And I actually have the fortune of knowing them outside of the show. So you see them when they're on the air looking fabulous. They are like that all the time. It's not just an act. The fabulous Scenesters, see them right there. You can see them doing the No Hate campaign. Good people, lots of fun. And, of course, definitely check out the website. That's scenesters.com, SCENESTIRZ.com. Now, I was going through my headlines today. Wanted to talk about a few things. Not going to do an official hot headlines, just some stuff that jumped out at me today. This whole oil spill. It's still going on. And again, on Wednesday, I said I'm not going to call it a spill anymore. When I hear spill, I think of, milk that tumped over, a cup of milk. That's not what's going on. This is very, very serious stuff. Now, I did hear today, I've read, as I'm sure a lot of you all out there have as well, that it looks like we're finally getting somewhere with getting this thing capped. Not capped just yet, but they have successfully maneuvered a cap over the oil gusher, which is what needs to happen in a first process to get this disaster under control. Now, I've heard that oil is reaching Florida. Unfortunately, it couldn't be a more horrible time. Not that there would ever be a good time for oil to hit our coast, but imagine summer season, beaches, just a horrible time for tar balls and things of that nature to be hitting the coastline. Now, I want to know what everybody out there thinks. There was some discussion going on earlier in the week concerning President Obama and his reaction to the oil spill. Now, I did a whole bit on Wednesday about Tony Hayward, the pathetic, irresponsible, tone-deaf CEO of BP. Of course, BP, British Petroleum, they're the company behind the oil spill. I did a whole rant about him. I could have done it for an entire hour. Now, we've heard the quotes that he was saying. I mentioned some of this on Wednesday. the one that really chaps my hide, and there's quite a few to choose from, unfortunately. He just doesn't seem to get it. The one that really chapped my hide was the one when Tony said he wanted his life back. He wanted this all to be over. I mean, imagine. He's the CEO of BP. Millions of people are watching his statements, and he has the nerve to say he wants his life back. Well, you know, like I said on Wednesday, there's a lot of people down on the coast of America that want their lives back, forever changed, even if the spill does get capped. People's livelihoods, their way of life. And by the way, did you know, and I found this out, and this disturbed me as well. We're going to get to the Obama thing I was mentioning. BP went down to the coast area, Louisiana, and paid people $5,000 as an initial payout to help them through what they were going through with this oil spill. Interestingly enough, BP is hiring a lot of people that live in Louisiana who actually are out of work or not working because they're fishermen or what have you because of the oil. They're actually hiring them to help clean up the oil on the shore, to set the flotation devices out in the water. So a lot of people, it's kind of like modern day censorship, really. People are scared to speak out about what they're seeing because they would in effect be speaking out against BP, and BP is actually employing them. So they're not able to fully express their anger and emotions. A lot of people are hesitant because they fear that they will be punished and, lose their jobs that they're currently fulfilling with BP. Very, very sad.